Hello students, this is Mr. Jairam here. We're going to look at a typical mosquito diagram, or we call an axis profile. We use this standard specification for our intersection designs. So when one finishes a main road, the intersections that feed into the main road have to have certain profiles in order to allow for safety. So that's your main road for now. It's on a super elevation there. So if you look here, that's your main road. Here, super elevated to the left. And off the main road comes your intersecting road, and one to the right and one to the left. Okay, so that will be your riding surface there, and that will be maybe your little shoulder side here. But what we're basically looking at is there are certain standards. For example, when one comes downhill from an intersecting road into the main road, your maximum downgrade is 6%. It's a safety standard. If it's anything greater than that, then the vehicle won't be able to stop sufficiently at the stop sign before it navigates itself into the main road. So maximum downgrade into an intersection from any intersecting road is 6%. You can go 3, 4, 5%, but you can't go more than 6%. Okay, and your maximum upgrade, here you'll see an upgrade, is 4%. Or if you're coming from the road down, it's minus 4%. Okay, simply to help the vehicle to stop conveniently, and anyone coming out of this intersection doesn't have a very steep downgrade in which to profile or navigate through after coming out of the main road. Okay. Now, you also have certain restrictions. The one is from the center line of your main road here, 25 meters back is your minimum distance in which you can change grade again. And from the center of your main road, 25 meters back is the minimum distance in which grade can change again. Now you must remember these grades are also relevant to the ground profile that you'll have, so that you can minimize earthworks. But having a ground profile along here, you can't just minimize earthworks without considering the grades entering an intersection, or from an intersection coming up. Out of the intersection, maximum is 6%. From an intersection going away, minus 4% is your maximum. You can't go steeper than that, right? And 25 meters from the center line of your main road out is where you can change grade again. You can change grade again 30 meters out or 40 meters out, but your minimum is 25 meters. So from the top of the crest, if someone's coming over, they must have at least 25 meters to the center line, okay, to be able to see the intersection before they can stop. It's related to sight distances. Okay. Then your maximum change of grade is 14%. That is, if you're coming up 25 meters away, you want to change to the 6%. This grade here has to be relevant to the G2 minus G1, and that must not be more than 14%. Okay, so for example, if that there is your G2, that's your G1, okay, and your maximum grade here is 6%, so G2 minus G1, and if you look at 20% minus 6% is your 14%. Okay, so that's your maximum downgrade after the 25 meters at the peak of your parabola there. You've got a maximum downgrade of 20%, but we like to keep it as 10% naturally because the 20% grade is quite steep. But certain places in certain terrains, where mountainous terrains, intersecting road that meets main roads, then one can go 20%. Okay, so 20 minus 6, you give you 14, your maximum change of grade, right? That varies, meaning your cross-section of your main road, so that's why they've got it as varies. E is your super elevation, in this case it's 10%. So this is a typical mosquito diagram, or what we call a typical scenario for a access profile. And one needs to know these constraints. You will get it as a data sheet, an exam or a test if you're asked a question. But one needs to know these constraints in order to apply it to an intersection. Okay, that's Mr. Jairam, mosquito diagram, part 1 of intersection. Part 2 will follow shortly, where we'll do an actual calculation and we'll apply this mosquito diagram to it. Mr. Jairam, over and out.